For Reaper Metal Productions, I am Adam of Unbaptized Records, making a brand new video for you today. And today is my A through Z challenge. This is going to be G through M, and the only band I do not have for a letter for this section is J. I do not own any J bands, so no Judas Priest on LP, and can't think of too many other bands I would have on LP. So without further ado, let's start off with G. There's a newer release. Hopefully this shows a little bit of the diversity in my collection. But this is the band Goat Semen with their nice little Fuck Christ mini LP. Good message, I agree. No digital downloads again, but 3 songs, side A, 2 on B, and some blasphemy looking guys on the back. So yeah, great band. Goofy name, pretty cool logo, but the goat thing is getting a little old, guys. Come on. Although they were probably there, one of the earlier ones. So red LP, cool mini CD or mini album, and I own the CD as well. So this is definitely a good release. So if you're into that bestial black metal and that sarcophago worship stuff, and you probably already know this, so I'm just preaching to the choir already. I just wish they had more releases. I feel like bands like this, and I can think of another band I'll show later, so I'm not going to spoil it, but man, bands like this just don't like to do a lot of full lengths. They love their mini albums or EPs and stuff like that, so wish there were more full lengths, but it is what it is. Next, we have a band very similar to Flayed Disciple that I think not a lot of people talk about, that I am a huge fan. It's a technical death metal band from Italy, and I own everything by them on LP, except for one of their albums, because it was previously not on LP, and they just released it, I think, like this month. So as soon as I get a chance, I can order it. But that is the band, Hour of Penance. Talk about them a lot. If you're not really a fan of maybe more of the cleaner production, definitely consider this release. So first 2 releases by this band. This is called Disturbance. Grab this. It's a bit more raw, a bit more of that recording style. Maybe some of the underground metal fans would like. It's brown LP. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to check this band out and you're one of those people that doesn't like the super clean recordings, I would grab this first 2, this one and the one after. So you might enjoy it a little better. And then next, band that's started out black metal, now more, I guess, Black Death. A band I was only recently turned on to, but I enjoy a lot. His very interesting band, my opinion, it's Impaled Nazarene with Ugra Karma. So I kind of forget the name of the album sometimes, but I really wish that they weren't sued by, what's that religious group? The one that used to hand out pamphlets at airports, because they used to use that album art and then they had to change it to this, which it's still kind of cool, but I forget the name of them, but they were like all over airports, I guess, in the 90s. So I was around, but a little before my time. And just thinking Lamo black cover. I don't think there's, oh no, sorry, this is an orange LP. Kind of cool. Even the sticker's orange too. That's pretty hefty. That's definitely their later stuff. I mean, they get kind of silly with some of the titles of their songs, and music was still pretty good, but not as good as the original stuff. So Pale Nazarene. And then next we have an awesome band from Ohio. Another one I've definitely shown off before and talked about, but I'm bringing it back for this video. K for Kernigia. This is Forlorn and Forsaken. Got a poster in here, actually unrelated to the band, so different poster, but got the signatures in the back. People, if you're familiar with this channel and of course Justin's channel, you would know. And actually, look, wearing a Pale Nazarene shirt right there, so perfect. Brian Bergeron, he's the one that hooked me up with this. A few other people, so Paul Gorfield, Chris Dora. So people you're probably familiar with if you're familiar with J-Dog's channel and of course Reaper's channel as well, because I learned about this through Hellcast. Really cool splatter, like a purpley splatter. So that's an awesome release. If you don't own it, I don't know if Hells has any copies. I originally bought a copy from Hells and then got this signed copy directly from their Bandcamp. So if you do buy their music, let them know that I sent you. They probably don't remember me, which is fine, but I bought this specifically through Brian Bergeron. I messaged him over Instagram, so maybe he remembers, maybe he doesn't. That's fine, because it was a while ago. It was just kind of a one-off, but great release either way. Next for L, this is another split. I didn't want to do their main albums, even though I enjoy their first two releases, and I also own their most recent one. But I did the three-way split I mentioned in a previous video. That is Last Days of Humanity with a band called Rectal Smegma and Clit Eater. So some pretty funny names of songs, especially our number 5 right there. That one's pretty funny. But this is a great release, and you can always tell which one's Last Days because it's got the carcass length and style titles. Pretty cool, like kind of horror movie scene. Definitely some bodies either here or wherever that leads, but this one is Lamo Black. So no need to show the LP because you all know what that looks like. And then last but not least, one of my contenders for Album of the Year, a band that is newer to the scene that, as I alluded to earlier, has that just good Sarcophago INRI worship style, as the band Mayhemic. The album Toba, Toba. These guys are awesome. So if you like that Sarcophago INRI style metal, South America, you are going to love this release. Basically anything by the band. Just on your standard black LP. But I have this in like a compilation LP. Absolutely fantastic. One of the coolest releases I've heard. I was blown away by it. I have the CD and LP, so it was one of the bands that was so nice. I bought it twice. I really enjoy their music, and I think that, again, if you like Sarcophago INRI, you like Volcano, Expulsor, stuff like that, you're going to love this. So if you haven't heard of them, they're a fairly new band, I believe from Chile, but they're fantastic, and I definitely recommend checking them out. I grabbed this, I believe, from Hells, but I don't think they have any more in stock, so you may have to grab it from Discogs. But let me know what you thought of those. So that is through M. Like I said, I do not believe I own any V or Y or Z. So maybe I'll just go through the rest of them in my next video, because again, I'm doing my A to Z. And don't forget to check my links. I have some of my Reaper Metal stuff for sale. If you're interested, just hit me up on PayPal. It's going to be $6 a CD, $12 an LP. I already sold one of each LP. So the Lady Beast and the Destructor. So if you're interested, let me know. I only have a few copies left. Otherwise, I'll be doing a giveaway soon. And you can also follow me on Instagram. I will see you in the next video.